Our hearts are easy to take for granted. We live our lives while supporting our every move, depending unconsciously on it to keep us well. The heart goes unrecognized by many, until we have a problem. This has generally happened after a while, when the body speaks loud enough to tell something wrong. This happens after some time. The first cause of death in the United States remains heart disease. Cardiovascular complications may be extremely serious and life-threatening and can also be prevented. Diet, movement, and lifestyle all play a key role in maintaining healthy and strong hearts. They're also the first line of defense when it comes to reversing whatever pathology that has developed. Herbal medication can help to nourish, protect, and strengthen the heart in addition to these methods. "15 herbs and spices to protect your arteries and prevent a heart attack." Hawthorn. Crataegus litigata. Herbalists consider hawthorn to be the most significant of all cardiovascular medicines, as it protects the heart and its function. It's used to treat a variety of heart conditions, including high blood pressure, high cholesterol, angina, irregular heartbeat, and heart failure. Numerous clinical investigations back up the use of hawthorn as an adjunctive treatment for heart failure. And it has been shown to help decrease blood pressure and alleviate other symptoms like tiredness and shortness of breath. Some of the active components of hawthorn have significant antioxidant activity. These chemicals may be responsible for the herb's cholesterol-lowering actions, preventing the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, so-called bad cholesterol, and decreasing both cholesterol production and absorption. Cautions. Ask your healthcare professional to assess whether hawthorn is an appropriate treatment for you, and take it according to the dosage prescribed. Horse chestnut. Aesculus hypocastanum. Horse chestnut is a tree native to the northern hemisphere. Horse chestnut flowers, leaves, seeds, and bark have long been used in natural herbal medicines to relieve symptoms such as inflammation and swelling, as well as to strengthen blood vessel walls. Horse chestnut health claims include the treatment of the following issues: blood circulation disorders, varicose veins, diarrhea, and hemorrhoids. Horse chestnut includes a chemical known as eskin, which has been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties. Esculin, which is toxic and may increase the risk of bleeding, is also present in unprocessed seeds, leaves, bark, and flowers. Eskin is a separate chemical that is thought to be safe. Esculin can be eliminated. Esculin is removed from horse chestnut seed extract when it is processed properly. Horse chestnut has been shown to be useful for those suffering from chronic venous insufficiency, CVI. CVI is a disorder in which the veins do not adequately return blood from the legs to the heart. It is associated with symptoms such as varicose veins, ankle edema, and nightly leg cramping. Cautions. Horse chestnut should be avoided by people who have renal or liver problems, as well as those who have bleeding issues. Horse chestnut should not be used with aspirin, Plavix, clopidogrel, Coumadin, warfarin, or other anticoagulant or antiplatelet blood-thinning medications, except under medical supervision, since it may increase their impact. If you're thinking of utilizing horse chestnut to treat CVI or any chronic health issue, make sure to consult with your doctor first. Ginko. Ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba is an antioxidant-rich herb used to improve brain function and treat a spectrum of ailments. A number of pharmacology actions are associated with ginkgo, including powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, the ability to improve blood flow through the arteries, veins, and capillaries, as well as the protectant against toxin damages in many body cells, have been found in extensive laboratory research. These features are why ginkgo is used therapeutically for a range of illnesses, many of which have been confirmed through human testing. Ginkgo has been shown in clinical studies to be beneficial in the treatment of some circulatory disorders, including intermittent claudication, in which poor blood flow to the legs causes symptoms of numbness, pain, and cramping, and Raynaud syndrome, in which there is poor circulation to the hands and feet. Further clinical investigations indicate that it can be used to treat vertigo, tinnitus, asthma, and premenstrual syndrome. Cautions: Ginkgo might cause minor side effects, such as dizziness, stomach distress, headache, and allergic skin responses. More serious responses, such as bleeding issues and convulsions, have been reported on occasion. If any of these symptoms appear, discontinue the use of the herb and seek medical attention. If you have a bleeding disorder, do not use ginkgo. Ginkgo biloba should not be used unless advised by a healthcare expert if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Grape seed. Vitis vinifera. Grape seed extract contains a strong class of antioxidants, known as oligomeric proanthocyanidins, OPCs. Because OPCs aid to maintain blood vessel integrity and stabilize capillary walls, they may be beneficial for a variety of circulatory issues. Grapeseed extract has been demonstrated to reduce symptoms, such as itching and leg pain in persons with chronic venous insufficiency, in as little as 10 days, and it is expected to have even more advantages for the circulatory system when taken over a longer length of time. Cautions: because grapeseed may inhibit iron absorption, space dosages by 2 hours. Grapeseed should not be used, unless advised by a healthcare expert, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Psyllium. Plantago ovata. Psyllium is a good source of water-soluble fiber, which creates an absorbent gel in the intestine, trapping cholesterol and allowing it to be excreted. Psyllium combined with a low-fat diet, for as little as 8 weeks, has been demonstrated to lower LDL cholesterol levels. Under professional supervision, psyllium may be especially effective for type 2 diabetes patients, since it can help manage blood glucose and insulin levels after meals. Cautions: because psyllium may interfere with the absorption of other medications, space doses by at least 2 hours. Psyllium should not be used unless advised by a healthcare expert, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Heartsease. Viola tricolor. Heartsease may have gotten its name from its traditional reputation as a good cure for heart ailments, or from the thought that it was a love potion. However, heartsease is now utilized to treat eczema and other weeping skin conditions. When used internally, the calming and anti-inflammatory characteristics of heartsease are also beneficial for disorders of the lungs and urinary system, helping to ease the symptoms of bronchitis and cystitis. Cautions: consult your healthcare provider about the safe and appropriate usage of heartsease. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, do not use heartsease. Flax. Linum usidatissimum. Flaxseed is a plant-based food that contains beneficial fats, antioxidants, and fiber. Some people refer to it as a functional food, which suggests that it can be eaten to improve one's health. Flax was grown as a crop in ancient Egypt and China. For thousands of years, it has played a part in Ayurvedic medicine in Asia. Flaxseed is now accessible in seeds, oils, powder, pills, capsules, and flour. It is used as a dietary supplement to avoid constipation, diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease, cancer, and a variety of other ailments. Flaxseed contains lignans, antioxidants, fiber, protein, and polyunsaturated fatty acids like alpha-linolenic acid, or omega-3. Consuming these nutrients may help reduce the risk of a variety of diseases. Flaxseed includes nutrients that have been linked to a variety of health advantages. Flaxseed, like other plant-based diets, is high in antioxidants. These can help prevent disease by eliminating chemicals in the body, known as free radicals. Natural processes and environmental influences produce free radicals. Excess free radicals in the body can cause oxidative stress, which can lead to cell damage and disease. Antioxidants aid in the removal of free radicals from the body. Flaxseed contains lignans, which appear to have antioxidant effects. According to some researchers, flaxseed may contain more lignans than most other foods. Cautions: do not use flaxseed oil in greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, except under the advice of a healthcare professional. Evening primrose. Oenothera biennis. Evening primrose oil is high in omega-6 essential fatty acids, particularly gamma-linolenic acid. Many of the oil's therapeutic properties are assumed to be mediated by this compound. Gamma-linolenic acid has significant anti-inflammatory activity, and various clinical investigations suggest that this effect may be beneficial in reducing the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, diabetic neuropathy, eczema, and dermatitis. Further research suggests that evening primrose oil supplementation may assist to lower high blood pressure and relieve some PMS symptoms. According to new research, using evening primrose oil or gamma-linolenic acid supplements in conjunction with omega-3 essential fatty acids found in flax seeds and fish may result in a stronger therapeutic benefit. Cautions: consult your healthcare provider about the safe and effective use of evening primrose oil. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, do not use evening primrose oil. Lime. Tilia cordata. Lime flowers are a prominent addition in many herbal drinks, used to assist induce deep sleep, particularly in children. The plants have a relaxing and calming impact on the nerves and muscles, which can aid in the reduction of restlessness, stress, and anxiety. Lime flowers are used to treat some circulation diseases. Because they have both soothing and regenerative effects on blood vessel walls, they have been used to treat high blood pressure, particularly when it is accompanied by nervous stress. The flowers can also be used to cure and prevent atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries. Lime flowers, considered one of the most significant diaphoretic herbs in European medicine, are useful in feverish situations such as colds, influenza, and other respiratory diseases. Cautions: because lime flowers may decrease iron absorption, space dosages by at least 2 hours. Do not consume lime blossoms if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Peony. Peonia lactiflora. White peony root is a crucial cure for the treatment of female reproductive system disorders in traditional Chinese medicine because it nourishes the blood. White peony has been proven to have mild hormonal action in laboratory experiments. White peony has a modest hormonal activity, according to laboratory studies. This plant is sometimes used with licorice by herbalists to help women control their menstrual cycles and ease discomfort. Period discomfort, premenstrual syndrome, fibroids, and polycystic ovarian syndrome are all treated with this combination. White peony has a soothing effect on muscles and may reduce blood pressure due to its capacity to dilate blood vessels and increase circulation. White peony has traditionally been used to cure muscle cramps and minimize intestinal griping, improve memory and focus, relieve night sweats, and treat angina. Cautions: consult your healthcare provider about the safe and effective use of peony. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, do not use peony. Tea. Camellia sinensis. Tea leaves are harvested and processed in a variety of ways to make green, black, white, and oolong teas. For example, black tea leaves are fermented and dried, while green tea leaves are steamed and dried. Polyphenols, which are primarily responsible for the plant's therapeutic effects, are found in various amounts in different types of tea. Green tea has the highest concentration of polyphenols and is thought to have the most medicinal properties of all teas. Green tea polyphenols have a high antioxidant potential that is significantly larger than that of vitamin C or E and may aid in the prevention and treatment of a variety of modern chronic diseases. According to studies, large populations of habitual green tea drinkers have been found to have a lower incidence of some cancers and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Furthermore, when administered topically, green tea has been shown to protect against sunburn, and frequent consumption of chewable green tea tablets has been shown to reduce gum inflammation and plaque formation. Green tea, due to its caffeine content, remains a popular aid for enhancing mental alertness and concentration, and it has also been studied for its potential use as a weight loss agent. Green tea may possibly play a role in the treatment of diabetes, according to new research, because it has a blood sugar lowering effect, in addition to its antioxidant effects. Cautions: consult your healthcare provider about the safe and proper medicinal use of green tea. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, don't drink more than culinary quantities of green tea. Caffeine use should be restricted during these times. Ginger. Zingiber officinale. Ginger has been scientifically verified as a safe, efficient treatment for the prevention and treatment of queasiness. It can benefit various other gastrointestinal symptoms, such as indigestion, colic, and flatulence. It is generally utilized to alleviate numerous problems associated with cold symptoms, as well as period discomfort, cold hands and feet, joint inflammation, as well as rheumatism. It may additionally assist protect the blood vessels and heart by preventing the formation of blood clots and also decreasing cholesterol levels. Rosemary. Rosmarinus officinalis. The medicinal properties of rosemary as a restorative, and also a stimulant to the nerves as well as blood circulation, make it a prominent treatment for combating general exhaustion and anxiety, as well as for enhancing bad circulation. Rosemary also boosts memory and concentration by enhancing blood circulation to the head. While rosemary can be taken as an infusion, the essential oil is commonly used for these problems. A few drops of rosemary essential oil can be added to a vaporizer or diluted in a little vegetable oil and used topically for their beneficial effects. Used externally, rosemary essential oil can be used in a diluted form to soothe muscle pains and arthritic joint pain. It also has a reputation for protecting against early baldness, as well as stimulating hair growth. Rosemary is regarded as a traditional digestion remedy, and when taken as an infusion, it can help to alleviate cramping, bloating, and also gas, and might relieve liverish signs and symptoms, such as headaches and poor digestion of fats. Cautions: do not use rosemary in greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Turmeric. Curcuma longa. Turmeric has been utilized in India for hundreds of years, as a seasoning as well as a medical natural herb. Lately, science has started to support what Indians have known for a very long time. It does contain substances with medicinal properties. These substances are called curcuminoids, one of the most vital of which is curcumin. Curcumin is the main active component in turmeric. It has powerful anti-inflammatory effects, and is a really strong antioxidant. Turmeric has also been revealed to decrease harmful cholesterol levels in the blood, and lower the development of hardened, and also blocked arteries. A recent study has also found out that turmeric has a remarkable range of potential anti-cancer effects. Clinical trials have revealed turmeric is effective in decreasing signs and symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, and also postoperative inflammation. It has also been revealed to be effective in the treatment of indigestion, stomach ulcers, and also inflammatory digestive tract problems, such as Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Most of the research on this natural herb is utilizing turmeric extracts, which contain primarily curcumin itself, with dosages typically going beyond 1 gram each day. It would be extremely difficult to reach these levels, just making use of the turmeric spice in your foods. Therefore, if you wish to experience the complete effects, you need to take a supplement that contains substantial amounts of curcumin. Unfortunately, curcumin is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. To be able to improve the absorption of curcumin, have black pepper with it, which consists of piperine, a natural compound that improves the absorption of curcumin. The most effective curcumin supplements contain piperine, considerably raising their performance. Cautions: do not use turmeric in doses greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Garlic. Allium sativum. Regular intake of garlic, a powerful all-natural antibiotic, can help to avoid and treat infections of the lungs, as well as a typical treatment for coughings and colds. In vitro research has actually shown that garlic and also several of its constituents have broad-spectrum activity versus a variety of disease-causing organisms, consisting of strains of the virus that causes flu. Garlic also aids battle colds and influenza by boosting the activity of immune cells, and also when taken prophylactically, that is, as preventative medication, may assist protect you from catching a cold. Garlic generates a variety of valuable effects on the cardiovascular system, many of which have actually been verified by scientific tests. Garlic supplementation has been shown to lower cholesterol levels, avoid the hardening of arteries, and lessen the danger of blood clot formation. Cautions: do not use garlic in greater than culinary quantities if you are pregnant or breastfeeding.